Hi everybody. Today's chapter is called Common Forms 2, Layering as Form. And that continues on the chapters from the past 2 days, where yesterday's was more about the normal pop or rock song form, which is the verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. There's no video for that one, but you can check it out on the blog, and the link is in the description. Now, the difference here is that you don't have to have, it's a more linear version of songwriting or song form. And this one is just mainly about adding and subtracting elements. So using layers to introduce the different sections of the song or build up the song. And this is something I use way more often than yesterday's. So I'll show you here like an example from one of the songs that I've made since I've started this project. And yeah, so we start off, the song is in 3 parts basically. This is part 1, this is part 2, and from here until the end it's part 3. So part 1 is all layering as well, and it starts off like this. So you can see the idea here is I'm starting off with this on its own, and then I'm just layering the drums, starting with the hats, then the snare, and the kick comes in with the bassy type sound. And here then I add another kick with more low end with here, which is a higher melody, and it sounds like that. Then here it's more of a subtractive thing. I removed the drums completely, and I just have a different melody coming in with this synth here. So that's what that sounds like.
There's something else that gives us the idea of what the idea wants to be transmitted, wants to be.
And then from here, like without any, just with this simple change in percussion, you get into the second part. And the second part is all about building up. There isn't any point where I'm removing stuff. It's just addition. So it starts off with the drums, this highest melody, which I introduced earlier, and a couple of field recordings, and this synth. So, and then the bass line comes in, and then to add a bit of variation to the beat, I send it to a buffer shuffler, which is a really, really, really useful Max for Live effect. And it's one of the ones you get when you just download Max for Live. Like it's for free. And then, yeah, just a couple more synths are added, a couple more guitars, then some chopped up vocals, then some chopped up drums. So yeah, let's listen to that. And in case you don't know what the buffer shuffler does, this is what it sounds like. So it's really cool, and you can automate the steps so they change every once in a while. And I'm just adding them as an extra layer here. And now it's the part where it gets really interesting, where all the elements start coming in together. And then again, in part 3, the song completely changes again. The only thing that remains constant is the drums. And here again, it's a process of layering. So the idea is basically that you don't have to have sections in a song as much as you play around with the layers, play around with the sound. You can use like filtering to maintain a sound, but introduce the other part. Here, for example, like this is the only layer actually that exists in all 3 parts of the song, and it's a really simple thing, but it just keeps the song together in my point of view, and it just fades in and out of the mix. It's nothing too fancy going on. So yeah, as I said, this is the way that I use the most when writing songs. It's just layering, building up, and then finding a way out of that build up. The song can end with the end of the build up. Haven't been doing that much lately. But yeah, it's just an idea to how to progress or finish a song. And yeah, so that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.